billion and the last kobo. Oh yes, we follow the money. It's all about the business. Trending news on the morning market, forecast, investment opportunities, policy changes, and other breakout information on the ever-busy world of business. KU Business News, Monday to Friday on our news dawn, 6:30 to 7 a.m.
Welcome back. You're still on to News Dawn on 92.7 KUFM Benin City. Over now to business, where the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, says the country's foreign reserves stood at $35.723 billion as of September 29, 2020. The CBN disclosed that the reserves, which had continued to rise and fall in recent weeks, stood at $35.67 billion as of 1st of September and rose to $35.81 billion naira as of September 17th. The reserves rose by $65 million from $35.59 billion as of August 20th to $35.66 billion as of August 27, 2020. It had earlier lost $278.91 million from $35.87 billion on July 29th to $35.59 billion on August 19th, after which it returned to a growth path. The CBN has stated in its report on monetary, credit, foreign trade, and exchange policy guidelines for fiscal years 2020 to 2021 that external reserves are expected to lie between $29.9 billion and $34.3 billion by 2020 ending. Sequel to the COVID-19 pandemic, the viability of the external sector in 2020 is expected to deteriorate given the present worsening current account balance and depletion of external reserves, driven largely by decelerating export receipts, particularly oil. And finally, in business, the Federation of Agricultural Commodity Association of Nigeria, FACA, has kicked against some sections of the September 24, 2020 circular of the Central Bank of Nigeria that focused on unfettered access to foreign exchange in export proceeds or export proceeds domiciliary accounts. FACA is the umbrella body of agricultural commodity associations across the country, comprising 55 registered commodity associations along the value chain. Agricultural commodity dealers contribute to Nigeria's economic growth through the generation of foreign exchange to the economy from non-oil export exchange proceeds. The president of the federation, Victor Yama, told journalists in Abuja at the weekend that the CBN would hamper the contributions of agricultural commodity dealers and other affected players by implementing some of the provisions of the circular. And that's it on business. Over now to sports, where Kanu Nwankwo, Taribo West, and other former ex-internationals feature in a novelty match to celebrate Governor Godwin Obaseki's re-election. Egosa Egbeka has more in our sports bulletin this morning.
Good morning. Former African Footballer of the Year, Kanu Nwankwo, Taribo West, Mocho Adepoju, Friday Lau, and former internationals feature in a novelty match to celebrate the re-election of Governor Godwin Obaseki and his deputy, Philip Shaibu, at the Western Boys High School, Boba Hill, on Sunday. The match between Team Obaseki/Shaibu versus Team Ogbane was lit up when Tony Modofo, alias Poropo, put Team Ogbane ahead. Kanu Nwankwo then scored the equalizer before the deputy governor and Bende insurance striker Shaibu added the second from the penalty spot to make it 2-1 and seal victory for Team Obaseki. And now to Europe, where Holly Watkins scored the first half hat-trick and Jack Grealish had a hand in 5 goals as Aston Villa deservedly stunned champions Liverpool 7-2 at Villa Park on Sunday. Record signing Watkins had never scored a Premier League goal before kickoff, and 45 minutes later he had a match ball as the home side took advantage of Liverpool's high line and individual mistakes. His second goal was excellent as he caught him from the left and smashed into the top corner. Mohamed Salah looked to have restored order when he scored for the rest, but John McGinn's deflected volley 2 minutes later put Villa's lead back to 2. It got even better when Watkins headed in from Trezeguet's cross to become the first player to score a Premier League hat-trick against Liverpool since Dimitar Berbatov for Manchester United 10 years ago. Villa debutant Ross Barkley, a boyhood of Antonio, was excellent and added the 5th goal after the break from just outside the box from Grealish acted assist. Salah made it 5-2 from Roberto Firmino's pass on the hour mark, but then Grealish had smashing Villa's 6th goal before latching on to McGinn's striking pass to add another. It is the first time Liverpool have conceded 7 goals since 1963, and it's only their 4th Premier League defeat since 3rd January 2019. In other matches, Leicester City lost 3-0 to West Ham United. Southampton beat West Brom 2-0, while Arsenal defeated Sheffield United 2-1. Elsewhere, Wolverhampton Wanderers were 1-0 winners over Fulham, while Manchester United were trashed 6-1 by Tottenham Hotspur. And that's sports news on KUFM's News Dawn. My name is Egosa Aigbeka. Back to you, Charles.
Thank you very much, Egosa, for those sports stories. Very, very interesting results coming right there from the Premier League. Shocking and surprising results, if you ask me.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting such results over the weekend. Though sometimes we used to see upsets and all that, but the way and manner with which Liverpool and Man United were torn to pieces, and in fact, I was short of words. When I saw this call, I was like, "What's this?" Though it happens once. Maybe once in a decade or once in 5 years. It's so rare for you to get this kind of result. But sometimes when you don't give your 100% performance anytime, any day, sometimes you get punished, and that was what really happened to Liverpool yesterday. Even at in the first half, it was 4-1. I was like, is there a mistake? Is it supposed to be Liverpool 4, Aston Villa 1 and all that? But the second half, they went on to score 3 more goals. So, which goes to show that yesterday the defense line of Liverpool, they did not come to the party. They were so porous, and the communication, everything, nothing, went well for them last night. And from United, I was surprised. Although Jose Mourinho knows them more than me, because he was a former United manager. He also won a trophy they've never won, talking about Europa League. So he knew what he wanted when he visited Old Trafford, and he just asked the guys to, go out there, express themselves, and get the job done. So 6-1, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has to sit down with Ed Woodward and see how they can get 1 or 2 players before the transfer window slams shut tonight.
Okay, thank you for the analysis. I'm sure more will come at 8 a.m. Do well to join in. And with that analysis, we come to the end of our package this morning. But before we leave, a quick recap of the headlines. In this bulletin, we brought you the following stories. The IGP has banned SAS and other police tactical squads from routine patrols. SANU and NASU are to begin a 14-day warning strike today. And 33 Muslim faithful have benefited from annual zakat in Benin City. Do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to play your part. Do not forget you can listen to us anywhere in the world by visiting our website at www.kufm.net or downloading our mobile app from the Google Play Store. We are also live on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria, and you can also listen to us on radiogarden.com. KUFM News Dawn was produced by Nusakai Uwadiai. I am Charles Oporum saying thanks for listening and good morning.